Hey, good morning. Today I wanted to talk about Christianity and making something of your life. So I've been thinking a lot about my own faith and what it means to make it and what it means to be a person that is at the top of their field and or at least someone inspirational that you look up to. I have a lot of these people. I have all these records. I have a picture of Miles Davis above my desk. I have a lot of like programming heroes. I have a lot of musical heroes: Jimmy Page, John Mayer, Copeland, Coldplay, and I look to these people and I see what their lives are like, and it's something that I've wanted for a long time. I've wanted to do something great for a long time, something worthwhile, something that a kid that was my age when I was in middle school, when I saw who made who made Braid, the video game. Like when I saw Jonathan Blow and heard him talk, I was just amazed, and it inspired me so much because I want to communicate my own experience, my own emotions and feelings through a piece of art. And it'd be great if that was like a video game one day. But I think, I'm on the road to that. I guess I'll get to that in a minute, but I would love to be someone that a kid looks to one day and is like, he made it, and I want to get there, and how did he do it? And maybe one day these videos will be part of that journey. But just a side note, I'm gonna be working on my buts, so's, and ands. I use those a lot as fillers as the end of my sentences. Anyway, back to the subject at hand. I want to make it. I want to be somebody that someone can look to and say, how did he do it? And then they can go find my story and see that God worked through me, and that I leaned on the Lord, and that the only way that it was possible was through Christ and through his leading and through his strength. But it's been a challenge for me the past however many years. It's been years that I've been thinking about this problem of there's so many people that strive and do make it, and but their lives are totally messed up. And I've kind of leaned away from just getting obsessed with something to that degree because of that. And maybe that's just not my personality either, but I've let fear drive my life in that way a lot. Fearful of losing my faith even. And and so I've been questioning that in my mind, and I was just sitting down reading Ecclesiastes 1, which is about Solomon talking about everything is meaningless. You just toil and it's for nothing. And the only true fulfillment in life is through Christ and a relationship with God. And it just hit me, like, I've never asked the Lord, how do I marry these things? How do I pursue something great and do it with you? How do I work really hard and obsess over something and do it with you? I can't believe that I've never asked him that. So starting today, that's going to be something that I'm praying about and pursuing in my thought life, I guess, and prayer life. So and I think part of that has led me to question what I truly want and truly want to do in life. And now I'm here, and I think my answer now is, now that I have my family and my son, I want to do something that will not bring me glory, but bring me some sort of financial freedom that will then give me time freedom to be with my children. And I think that's going to take a lot. A lot more than I even know right now. So, future me, when you're watching this, you're just going to shake your head probably and be like, oh, how innocent you were. But I do truly know how to work hard now and what that will take. So now's the time to dig in and start, for lack of a better word, obsessing over finding a business that will take off and finding an idea that people want, and more than that, exemplifying Christ through the process and through the product, ideally, at least through the company and its values and the way that we'll treat employees. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is a slow video, but I'm just processing and thinking. It's good. I think these videos are really turning into like a me processing out loud, which is, I think, good. But I will be making some videos shortly for my new company, Field Collective, and we're going to be making content about market research, what it takes to build a good landing page that actually converts users, and researching, basically like doing our own research into what makes a user convert when they either land on a page or click on an ad or whatever. Like what makes the user do that, and how can you practically increase those things for your own company, whether it's changing the idea to changing the design or the copy or whatever. So I think there's a big gap there to fill, of information that we can provide. but that's going to be like kind of content and research, me working on my communication skills, all the while trying to find a winning business. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick along for the ride. I know this is like a weird pitch at the end of the video, super long video, but yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.